For the honor of love, we have the power. We have the power. Yeah, this is not the Netflix cartoon that you remember from a few years ago. And it's not the original cartoon. This is something that, if you really did not like that Netflix cartoon with the ugly sort of that weird art that looks like Adventure Time, but like mutated. I don't know. I don't know the modern day references to these things. Um, we're going to look at, I'm going to call this Dawn of She-Ra Part 1, okay? Because it is Volume 3 of a DC Comics thing, but I've already like I've already put down Volume 3 for um, the sort of the Evil Lyn saga. So let's go ahead and get into this one. A little bit of the introduction here. This is Despera, and you can see the Horde, and yeah, the Dawn of She-Ra, as I'm going to call it. He-Man. That is not Hordak, of course. This is not Hordak. This is Despera. You were under arrest in the name of Hordak. Now this is very dark. This is in Etheria, in the dark dimension of Despondos, where Evil Lyn was trying to get into to get Hordak out. And here you've got Despera, who kind of looks like Susan Powder. We'll get into that a little bit. Um, as you can see, she's raiding a village. These are one of the rebels from Etheria, and she stabs her. It's just this is horrible. This is like dark stuff. And Keith Giffen wrote this one, who was one of the creators of Lobo, did this particular arc. It's not for you to execute. She's Yeah, they follow my orders unquestioning as always, but I can sense the confusion. The weak are often put to death so as not to waste resources. And yet something stayed my hand, something vague from the past, something troubling. That is her as a baby. And if everybody knows the original lore, Hordak stole Adora as a baby from King Grandor and Queen Marlena, leaving Adam to be by himself. So there was this little sister that he never knew he had, and they would never tell him. And that's true of a lot of the Bibles from 1982 to 2002. And it's really like this is a really the harsh one. And excellent work, Despera. They shall make. Oh, here, there's I forget her. Fuck, I forget her name. The what's her face? I forget her name. They shall make capable workers once they have forgotten their past editions or something else. Yes, a personal matter. Take off your helmet, child. I would look on in your face. Shadow Weaver. Oh, that's her name. I hesitated today. Like, she's usually a killer, right? But that is unlike you, my darling. You are the most perfectly lethal weapon. You've never been sentimental over children in the past. This child triggered a memory of some kind. Yeah, so, Red Wings, you mean that is no puzzle. You dream of an Oban in your glory. So, there's a lot of gaslighting, a lot of bullying, a lot of physical threats and tactics here and there. Um, there's a lot of negative stuff going on. Focus your mind, my darling. Ignore these distractions. You are a force captain. Yes, my lady. She begins to remember. She has those dreams. There are no dreams in the Horde. When she is fully recommitted, this will end. They brainwash her. They've done everything, to tell her this is the way things are. So you get a good look at her. It's like Samus Aran, right? You could see the Horde mask, and you could see 2 weeks later, I'm in a distant sector routing another outpost of the rebellion. I'm not myself. I'm angry. I'm confused. So she's the general, the second in command or whatever. I'm distracted. I'm not the whelping. It's not the whelping chambers I remember. It's a softer place, a gentle place, a place I was taken from. There was another child there, and I think I have a brother. So it's like there's this is a 2013 retelling of what happened in the original cartoon without looking at the new stuff at all. Shadow Weaver's trying to manipulate Despera, Adora. The raiding pilling a village to pillage, raiding village after village, killing them in their sleep. She's doing unspeakable acts here, and she dreams of a wing. And you can recognize where that wing belongs to. Power, the sword of power, sword of hope, or whatever. It's like two different swords. But that's essentially what's happening here. Um, she's remembering, my dreams confirm that I am on the right path. I know it. In my dreams, I know it. These wings will carry me toward something, my destiny. I can feel it, power. Um, so this is part one. And part two, we'll look at more of this. But this is not, it's sort of, I would say, rated R kind of thing. So it is on the Game of Thrones level. But it's a little, I mean, they're not, like, it's not too graphic. It's not too adultish. It's still like, it's still dealing with a kid's license in Mattel. So it can get as dark as it can get, but not insulting to the audience. So any SJWs who made the She-Ra cartoon, pay attention to this. Thank you.